So you ready to get started? All right, let's get into it. All right, this one sparks debates every single time. Ooh, okay. Should parents cut their kids off financially and emotionally at the age of 18? Some people say 18 is adulthood. Figure it out. Build independence. Go struggle a little, right? But others argue in this climate. Student loans, rents, grocery, the list goes on and on. So, that's not realistic, Damian.
And let's be real, cutting off doesn't always mean tough love. Sometimes it creates distance, resentment, or even instability. So the question is, are you preparing your kids for independence or abandoning them too early?
Well, we're getting real on this Friday, are we? We're just starting it off. We're just starting it off.
Yep.
Because okay. If we're gonna be real, let's be real here on Damian and Damian. Because I actually want to talk about us. And there's no shame, right there. There's no shame. Because this is, we are not the only ones who fall into this category. Right? Because there's lots of others, Go ahead, Damian. Go ahead.
Excuse me, guys. Wait.
Yeah, it's been a week. I know. But I'm just thankful, that we have a gracious mom, who didn't shut us out, cut us out,
abandoned us.
Abandoned us. Because I could say that, heck, well, you guys know my age. I'm 25. And yes, I still live at home. No shame to that, right? No shame to that. I know with all you guys out there. But the point I'm trying to say, because I'm pondering around it, but there's no shame in today if you're living at home at that age.
It's not.
It's not. Because you're still trying to figure yourself out. You're still trying to figure out, financially.
Exactly.
Because not everybody has the same opportunities or have the same, this or that. And I'm sick and tired of people, because now I'm getting real. I'm sick and tired of people trying to, do this. Okay? I'm sick of that. I can say for myself, this is for myself. You guys can say whatever, but I can say that I am independent. Yes, I know.
Where you still living, at home with your mate.
Thank you. I was just about to say that, Damian. Whether I'm still living at home or not, you still independent.
Sure.
Because I do things on my own in the space that I'm at. Because I have all these shows, all these podcasts, all this or that. I work. I do this or that. Nobody's pressuring me. Nobody's, doing this or that for me. I'm taking the narrative for myself, right?
You're taking care of yourself.
Right, exactly. And when the right time that I do move out, or when that time comes, I'm already established,
Because you basically already know what to expect,
exactly.
What to do.
So when I get out, I'm not going to be all lost and confused.
Right.
And I feel like that's what some of these parents. Why are you kicking your kids out at the age of 18, knowing in some of their situations, no money, financially, this or that. You want them to figure it out on themselves, which is good. We want our kids, to figure this out on their own. But you should give them a heads up. That's all I'm saying. Give them a heads up in advance that you are going to kick it out.
Like being the parent you're supposed to be.
Exactly. Don't just wait saying tomorrow, okay, get ready, pack up all your things because you're going to get out once you graduate from high school tomorrow. Excuse me? You should give that child 3 months, 6 months in advance. So that child could already figure out what they need to do.
Yeah,
so once
start saving up.
So once they do graduate from high school, they're already set. Now that's what irks with parents. I didn't mean to take a lot of time, but Damian, your thoughts, your concerns.
For sure. You basically said everything that I need to say. For the what makes parents say, okay,
some parents.
Yeah. Some parents say, okay, once you turn 18 or whenever you graduate from high school, you're out of my house and you need to start living your life on your own, which eventually that will happen. Now, there are some 18-year-olds that, eventually move out as soon as they turn 18 or when they graduate from high school. And, that's good. That's good. But, like, you have to remember, you're not technically an adult once you turn 18. Now, that's just me. I still feel as if, you're still a teenager. Whether or not you're still in high school, whether or not you're in college, like, you're still a teenager and you're going to need your parents because they may not know what to do. Like for you to kick them to the curb, sit under the dirt, like, that's not right. That's not parenting. That's not you being a parent. That's just you don't want your child anymore because they've been with you for 18 years and you saying, okay, you're 18, get out of my house. Like, no, like, you need to think, like, where is your mindset at? Because that is your child. Your child's going to need you. They're going to need your guidance. They're going to need your help. But they're going to need your support. Because with me, yes, I'm 24 years old. I'm still living in a house with my mother and with my brother, Damian. But as soon as I move out, yes, as Daniel said, I'm going to know, what to do because I'm doing things on my own. I'm in my own space, my own corner, doing my independence. But me as being 24 years old, I'm still going to need my mother when I move out because there might be bits pieces that I may not know. So it's just ludicrous for some parents to say, okay, they think, 18 years old, you're an adult, you have to be independent, you're going to have to do things on your own, which that is okay. But like I said, they're still a child and they're going to need their parents. They're going to need their support. They're going to need that. They're going to need that. So that's just my take. That's my 2 cents, like Daniel says.
Okay. Beautiful people, chime in. Let us know what you think.